Kamala Harris held a huge rally in Houston with a self-reported 30,000 attendees. But it wasn't necessarily for Harris, as they advertised it as a free Beyonce concert.
Beyonce will appear with Vice President Harris tomorrow in Houston, Texas, and the source says that Beyonce will perform during that appearance.
So when Beyonce and what looked like 3 kids trying to sneak into a movie only spoke for a few minutes with zero musical performance, as soon as Beyonce walked off stage, disgruntled Harris supporters immediately began to walk out just as Kamala started her scripted caramblings. Then several people that stayed started to boo. Then she used that same canned clapback that got her in trouble with the Christians. And I can understand why they're mad, as even without the bait-and-switch Beyonce concert, their entire experience was awful.
Still trying to get in. We've been here since 12.
Even the Houston Fire Department reported transporting several people due to heat-related issues, as one attendee appeared to have a seizure in the stands. In what I believe was a separate incident, someone else also needed assistance in the audience.
Nationwide, I think someone needs some medical assistance over here.
Which brings us outside the event. Now there's an awful lot to unpack here, as a father brought what appears to be a Bible and a mic, the Kamala supporter that stepped up and put common sense before politics, and how although I hate that shouting lady, I equally blame the dude bringing his daughter to preach at a Harris rally that was clearly getting increasingly hostile, but still didn't immediately carry his baby to safety. As normal law-abiding citizens don't shout profanity at a kid in a stroller, so once you establish that she's indeed crazy, why wait around to find out exactly how insane she is? And why would you bring a baby in the first place other than to use them as a sort of social shield? But we have to show respect for the girl in the black shirt, as she's holding one of those Harris signs they handed out, but had no issue calling out the bad actors within her own group, as political tribalism is really getting out of hand. So it's great to see in this very viral moment online that there is still genuinely good people on both sides. Now as for the girl raging at the baby, there's lots of speculation about her identity, with social media saying she's this big director of a Democrat organization, but I think it's too early to confirm it, so I wouldn't want to shame somebody's name that might actually be innocent. It's just good to draw attention to the bigger picture as to why the party of joy is getting increasingly angry. Possibly because they're tired of being lied to, as this isn't the first time the Democrats said Beyonce's going to perform, only to bait them into boring speeches.
There are rumors that Beyonce might make an appearance. I personally think that that's true.
There are rumors that Beyonce may be there this evening.
That she will indeed be making a surprise performance on stage here.
As we know, Harris supporters don't actually care about her, as when she had Megan Thee Stallion perform at her rally in Atlanta, as soon as the song stopped, the audience started shuffling out. And the saddest part about all of this is allegedly they had to pay the rapper Lizzo $2.3 million just to make a short appearance in Detroit with Kamala. So I genuinely cringe to think how much of Kamala's campaign contributions went to getting 3 minutes of Beyonce reading a teleprompter. As celebrity endorsements somewhat make sense if they're organic, as I don't quite believe Eminem, the rapper that formerly despised Dick Cheney, is suddenly going all in and joining forces for Kamala, as these seemingly random endorsements can only work on idiots, as I'm 100% confident my viewers vote on behalf of their values, not what their favorite actor or sports star tells them to. And I know you guys are smart enough to understand. If you suddenly saw me saying, "Guys, it's time to get Brat, vote Democrat, and join the communist coalition of Koreans for Kamala," you wouldn't suddenly switch your vote and forget the last 4 years. You would know, oh dang, Decoy must have gotten a $50 million payout for that. And anybody that gets their political beliefs from Beyonce, Taylor Swift, or whatever puppet they've paid to say their nonsense next, those are voters that Democrats already own, as there is absolutely nobody on this earth that thinks, I haven't been able to afford food in the last 4 years, but a free Beyonce concert? That changes everything. So why exactly would they allegedly drop tens of millions of dollars just to bait them with another fake concert? I honestly think it's just for the visual of Harris hype, as they quickly campaigned on the millions of people that watched Harris's Houston rally that just happens to have Beyonce. As anybody with more than a shoe-sized IQ knows that nobody actually cares to hear Harris speak. Meanwhile, on the other side, Trump is setting podcast records just having regular conversations with the host of Fear Factor. So no matter how solid the polling appears, everybody should still pretend like they're in a battleground swing state. As for all the normal people watching this video finding out what's really going on, there's still tens of thousands of voters that still fall for their fake concerts and get so angry they take it out on babies. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, then go check out the video on how Trump's visit to McDonald's officially French fried Kamala's campaign.